Right, this is my first video. It's the first video that I'm going to put on YouTube, but I feel it's important to be able to share my experiences with other people and go on a journey which can inspire others, and something that can inspire me as well and give me confidence and push me forward. Now, the issue, as you'll probably see in the title, is opiates, opiate addiction, and my journey of using Kratom to come off that and help tackle my withdrawal symptoms and see where we go from there. So my journey started with addiction to opiates about 3-4 years ago. I had a terrible toothache, and I think it was my mother who had a tablet called Zapane, which was 30 milligrams of codeine phosphate and 500 milligrams of paracetamol. I took one of them and it took the pain away within 30 minutes. Not only that, but it developed in me a euphoric feeling, a rush, a kind of, it made me hotter, like sweated a little bit, but it was a kind of nice feeling. It was a warm, fuzzy feeling, a euphoric feeling, and something where I would be able to talk to people more. It made me more socially active. I would message more people on my phone and stuff like that, asking how they are. Just a real good, euphoric, joyful feeling. So I took that for my toothache. I mean, in retrospect, I should have gone to the dentist and got it seen to through the proper channels, etc, etc. But this tablet became like a wonder tablet. It's also down as cocodamol as well. It's also called that, but this was the brand name Zapane. So I took that. It felt great. Toothache went away. It lasted for, I don't know, 5-6 hours. It was pain-free. It was lovely. And the problem with that was, if it had just taken the pain away, I could have coped with that. That would have been fine. That would have been actually a better thing. It had taken the pain away, job done. But the problem is, once my toothache was sorted out and it was done and gone away with, you miss that feeling of the euphoric feeling, that feeling of an added social exuberance. So it became a problem. So I was then taking one tablet a day, which after a while, the effects on your body become less and less as your symptoms go away. Your symptoms that you're using it for, you don't have any. So you don't have it. So you don't have a toothache. You don't have any pain at all. But you're still taking it. You're taking it for the euphoric feeling. You're taking it to feel better. But you become kind of immune and you become used to the effects of it. So you take more and more. So that was 3-4 years ago. And things went on and on and on. I keep taking them, and the dosage is going up and up and up and up and up. Till about 2 years ago, and I'm a diabetic, type 2 diabetic, and for 10 years of my diabetes, I ignored it. I was diagnosed as a young diabetic, about I would say I was about 22, and it was life-changing, absolutely life-changing. I felt a part of me died that day when the doctor told me that, because all these feelings of you're damaged goods, you're not, it's life-shortening potentially, you just give up. That's my mentality, my personality. It's either perfection or it's nothing. And there are other challenges that I have to face. So, because I'm diabetic and I lived it for 10 years, I've developed in my legs neuropathy, which is the damaged nerve endings, which then send pain signals to the brain. So that can be quite debilitating. So, but I'm already taking these painkillers for enjoyment. So now, because I'm on still a relatively low dose of them, the pain from my neuropathy has started. So now if I come off the painkillers, I'm in pain. So now, if you understand what I'm saying, I've backed myself into a corner. So, anyway, so the dosage has gone up and up and up. And now, in modern day today, or sort of last week, I'm up to 30 tablets of 50 milligram codeine a day. I switched from Zapane because it had paracetamol in it, and I was taking a lot of that, and paracetamol is not good for you. It's not good for the stomach, good for the liver. And that's that part of the tablet is offering no benefit. It's the codeine that's offering what I wanted. So I was using online services to get codeine, saying what I needed to say off different websites. But recently things have cracked down and you can't get it anymore. So I needed to find, look, I need to come off this. This is the time to come off. I mean, I've got a 4-year-old girl. She's the love of my life. I've got a lovely girlfriend who's been very supportive. She's quite anti-drugs, to be fair, but she's very supportive and understands that although this is a drug addiction, I think it's got different social elements to it, social acceptance when it's a prescribed drug, when it's something that is approved by government. It's not like I have been taking cocaine or stuff like that. I did have a cocaine problem as well, but that's a different story, and that's not an issue anymore, thankfully. But it hasn't got the kind of, it's not treated in the same way as people who take heroin, or seen in the same way as people who take heroin or things like that. Thankfully, that's something I've never done, and never, although as someone who's an addictive personality who's tried a lot of drugs, you're always curious. I mean, I would challenge anyone who has done cocaine regularly on nights out to have ever pondered what heroin would be like. If you ever seen the film Trainspotting, the original one with the first one with Ewan McGregor, he describes on there what heroin is like, and if you put that into your mind, what something like that could be, it does make you curious. I mean, I don't blame anyone for feeling like that, but back onto the main issue, Kratom. I've done research. I've looked at the pros and cons. I've going to try it. Found someone who can supply it. Got advice. Got a lot of advice. Now, I understand that Kratom, and I've gone for the white MD stuff. I understand that Kratom is something that's just replacing what the opioid receptors were getting from codeine. I understand that. You're replacing one with another. But what will be key is then coming down from the Kratom after, which is part of the coffee family of substances. So from research that I've looked at, the withdrawal from Kratom is a lot better. So my theory is, and this is from having tried to withdraw from codeine before, which is hell. And I've only ever made it to day 3, and that was bad enough. I mean, day 1 I can handle, day 2 gets uncomfortable, day 3, wallop, hits you like that, and it's not good. And for me, admittedly a weak personality, addictive personality, and someone who takes, rightly or wrongly, a lot of pity on themselves a lot of time for a lot of things that I've been through, being labelled from being diabetic, not thinking you're good enough, not thinking you're strong enough. It's a hard way of doing things cold turkey. Very hard. And I doff my proverbial cap to anybody who has come out the other end of cold turkey and successfully done it. So for me, I'm looking at Kratom to take that and switch from the codeine to that, and then the codeine's out of my system, happy days, lower the Kratom as I go, and hopefully from videos that I've seen from other people who've been on this journey, hopefully it's something where I can take my life back. Because the problem with drug addiction and everything, it takes over your life. Your life is now managed and run about how many tablets you have, when you're going to take them, how can you get some more, how much it's going to cost. These things all come into play, and the rest of your life just goes into the background, and that's not what I want. I don't want that. Enough is enough. I've got, yeah, like I said, I've got a 4-year-old daughter. I've got to take control, and I have to be a man and stand up and be counted in this situation. So this is going to be my journey. So this is my first video on YouTube, so I hope it comes across well. But I want you to come on this journey with me, and I'm going to do daily updates of what it's like, how I'm feeling, just to give you information, and for hopefully for you guys to give me support as well. It's out there now. I've put this out into the wide world. It's on the internet. So now the pressure's on me to deliver for myself, for my family, and for my health. So I'll update you guys tomorrow, and I hope you like the video. If you like, maybe subscribe as well and share. I'd be more than happy. I've always fancied doing a bit of YouTube, so maybe I'll look into doing other things about my life, about what I'm doing, and just things that really I can benefit and help other people with my experiences. Because at the end of the day, we're all in this together, and that's the mantra I think we have to take. So yeah, so guys, it's been emotional. Thank you very much. Please like and subscribe and share. You don't have to, but it would help, and we can get the word out there and follow my journey to help other people come on the journey, and hopefully we can do this. Cheers guys.